there. Hope you and Cormac are doing good today. And I'm sorry the logistics probably didn't work out. You're probably up at the mountain skiing all weekend. Hopefully you brought his guitar along to practice for the summit. Oh yes, it's my first thing here for the summit this coming weekend. Unfortunately I just don't have time for reschedules. I just wouldn't be able to fit in the schedule unless you come by the house on Sunday afternoon. What I can do, since you guys are taking the initiative, and really pleased that he decided to do the summit, or that you all decided to do the summit this year, is that I'm planning on getting there a little bit early, probably about 8:30 or 8:45ish, kind of meet up with the guys and see if everything's moving smoothly. I might have some time if he'd like to maybe play a little something for me, and I can kind of give you my opinion on that, or maybe kind of talk about maybe something we went over in the video today as well too. So I'll have some time maybe at the summit to maybe kind of go through some stuff with him if he likes, or if he has any questions about anything. I sent you out the email with his schedule for that day, Saturday and Sunday. He'll be working with David Madsen, my teacher actually. I did my book 1 studies with him, and he's a great teacher, real salt of the earth, and you won't find a better teacher other than me. He's a great guy, super friendly. Cormac's gonna like him, and I'll be there too. I'll be popping in and out of the rooms as my kids are playing, so I'm definitely want to make sure I come by and watch him and David work, because I want to see some more tricks and tips from David, because he has a ton of them. Master teacher. Cool. That's number 1 right here. Number 2, left hand, pinky push-up. So with pinky push-ups, I know we're at the point now in the book that we're going to be getting out of the G major position pretty soon. We're going to be moving into the D major position pretty soon. So what we have to do is start preparations for the hand to be in that position. So far, everything that he's played with me has been based off of the G tonalization right there. We're gonna be moving in after perpetual motion. We're gonna be moving into the D major position. We're doing a hybrid piece first, where there's kind of like a mixture between the 2 positions, and then we'll get into fully into D major. To set that up and to get it moving in the right direction, you're gonna take your ring finger. You're gonna take his ring finger more specifically, and you're gonna find fret 4, fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 3, and fret 4, or fret 4 right here. We're going the 4th string. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here. Remember, you count from thin string to thick string. That string right there is called D, right? That's the D string. And what Cormac's going to do, he's going to take his ring finger and he's just going to raise it up, and then ring finger is going to land right on the 4th fret, 4th string, or the tip of the finger. It's probably going to look like something like this in the beginning, right? It's going to be something like this. What you want to do is you want to set the hand in bunny ears position. So you want to get your hand in bunny ear, right? You guys can hop around a little bit if you like to. And when he takes his ring finger and puts it on that spot right there, don't worry about this stuff right now. We'll deal with that. There's like a million things I'm looking for, and we've been doing this for a while, so I don't feel like it'd be perfect today or next week. So if you look back here, if I tilt my guitar like this, my thumb is in between the middle finger and the ring finger, back in that bunny ears position. So I have my ring finger, I bring it up and land it on string 4, the D string, on fret 4, and my thumb is parked right behind where my ring finger and middle fingers are, right smack dab in the middle, maybe favoring more the middle finger side. Now you might see something like this right here. All you're gonna do is you're gonna turn the hand towards the pinky side of the hand. So right here, I'm tilted towards my index finger, and then if it turned this way, I am more in line with I've turned my hand towards the pinky side. Because if you try to reach out here with the pinky, with stuff we're going to be doing in a little bit, if you try to reach for that, it's much harder. But if you turn the hand, it puts you right over top, and it curls the finger, so that way you clear the other strings. You clear the 3rd string more specifically. So here like this, you run into that string, but if you turn your hand, turn that hand towards the pinky side, puts it in a nice position right here. So do that, work on that. Like I said, that's a long-term project, and we're going to build off of that for the next several long time, it could be, months we will work on this technique, but it's going to be integral to playing the tunes like Rigadoon, Brother John, that sort of thing, and then eventually when it finishes book 1 into book 2, we use it all the time. So work on that for me. And then let's see here, next things we got left hand down. Number 3 is I want him to keep on working on the Allegretto B section. Bum, 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 my beautiful voice, right? I probably shouldn't sing so much. I'll wear out my voice. I don't want to damage the moneymaker. Anyway, so Allegro. This part right here. That right there, I want you guys to work on that. This is always what happens with this one. You bring your hand up into position for this one. It's literally just the top part of a G tonalization. See right there? Make sure, what I would recommend doing, even though he doesn't need it quite as much as he used to, is putting a dot on those fingers. Oh, if I can reach the pen. So look at my pen here. I found this was helpful to remind the kids. Go and put that on his pinky, right on the tip of the pinky. Here, I'll show. Oh, that's not very clean. There we go. See, I put like a dot on my ring finger and a dot on my pinky. What I found was a lot of times is that the kids. They would kind of come down flat-fingered and they would pull the hand back this way. As soon as I start drawing dots back on their fingers again for this part to remind them, everything stayed out front. See how I haven't pulled back any of this stuff right here? So they'll go. You see that a lot where the hand pulls back, draw those dots, keep your fingers poised over top. Remember, tunnels over the strings. So keep your tunnels up. Keep his fingers poised right over top, so make sure he doesn't pull his hand back this way or land flat-fingered. That'll do it too. If you do, say if you're coming, maybe not quite on the tip of the finger, maybe kind of like a little shy of being on the tip of the finger, like something like this here. It looks like probably from your perspective, that I'm on the tip of my finger, but really it's more like this. But if you come down flat a little bit like I did before, see it throws everything else off. I'm kind of flat-fingered here and I run the risk of like getting a broken note in there. So draw those dots on there. Right on the tip. It should be perfect circles right here, just like this. And if you need to, a couple of pinky push-ups, drop the hand, bring the fingers up on tips of fingers, keeping the fingers circled, making sure not to pull back like this. So technique-wise, that's what I want you all to work on this week. Other thing I'd like him to work on too is listening perpetual motion. I know we had discussion, I think a couple weeks ago, where we were kind of like, oh, maybe let that one fall by the wayside a little bit. Start listening perpetual motion, because that one's a tricky one. It's like the midterm exam of the first book, in my opinion. Kind of wraps up that G major stuff and all the fundamentals that we had been practicing up until this point. So make sure he starts listening to perpetual motion. If he wants to try to figure out like little snippets of it. This is one of those things where he doesn't have to like run it left to right. He can like maybe listen to a part and go, oh, I know, I can figure out that little piece of it. I know YouTube isn't so helpful in like kind of stopping in a certain spot and starting it back up again. Like I said, I'd love to talk to the association and have them do digital downloads. And actually, on that front, I think they've been re-recording the violin books so on for digital download. So that tells me that they're making their way through the repertoire of different instruments, violin always being on top. So hopefully within a certain amount of time, they'll get the books too, and they'll get the guitar books all recorded for digital download. But anyway, I digress. See if you can figure out like maybe a couple of little spots of perpetual motion. It's what we call a sequencing pattern. So once he kind of gets one, it'll kind of help him get the rest of the tune. And like I said, he has the winner left to right. Cool. That's what I want to talk about today. If he has any questions or you want him to look at anything that he's going to play for David at the masterclass on Monday, or sorry, on Saturday, Sunday, I don't mind. You can send me over a video. I'll send you something back with a critique, and hopefully with something insightful to say. If not, I'll just say the usual stuff. All right. Look forward to seeing you at the summit this weekend, and let me know if you have any questions about anything. Take care.